Good morning. Welcome to the broadcast. I'm April Williams, and this is Daily Dose Live, dynamic direction for a successful life. Your little espresso shot of wisdom to jumpstart your morning. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope your Monday morning is going well so far. So Henry David Thoreau wrote, "Most men leave lives of quiet desperation and go to the grave with the song still in them." Most men lead lives of quiet desperation and go to the grave with a song still in them. Now, Thoreau is not referring to a literal song, but the unexpressed, authentic voice. When you find your voice, the right people will find you. When you find your voice, the right people will find you. But what is your authentic voice? Well, it's the place within you that God, your creator, knit together in you. It's your difference. It's your uniqueness. It's your message. The Bible talks about John the Baptist was a voice in the wilderness crying, "Prepare you the way of the Lord." That was the message that God had given him. That was the voice for that time. He was the set voice at that time. So it requires courage to sing your song, to step beyond your comfort zone, to face fears and rejection. So we expend a tremendous amount of energy, though, trying to recreate ourselves in someone else's image. We closely follow what Hollywood dictates. We listen to what the fashion icons tell us how we should sound and look and be. But when you know who you are and what is your purpose, and you discover your difference in your voice, then the right people come to you. There's only one thing more powerful than discovering your authentic voice, and that's owning it once you do. That's a quote by Lauren Frontera. There's only one thing more powerful than discovering your authentic voice. It's owning it once you do. So there are many dimensions to being mature. God is preparing you for something greater than success. He's calling you to significance and finding your own, that authentic voice, what the message God has given you is a part of that. There's nothing more dangerous than someone who knows his identity and his voice. The world is waiting to hear an authentic voice. The world is waiting to hear your message and your story. It reminded me one time, it was Christmas, and I went into Dollar General. I like Dollar General, and I love Christmas, so I think I had to run out and get some wrapping paper, and it was December 23rd. So by then, with all the marketing and the hype, by the time it gets to Christmas, you're kind of exhausted anyway. So I'm standing in Dollar General. The line is really long because they only had one register open. And there was a long line, and I looked around and I noticed that everybody looked so weary. Everyone looked tired. There was a gloom in the atmosphere. And standing in front of me was a dad holding his 3-year-old daughter. She was wrapped in his arms, and they were standing right in front of me. And she was kind of looking around, and all of a sudden, she just burst out in singing Jingle Bells. And the whole time we're in line, she sang all her favorite Christmas carols. It was like all request hour. She sang all her favorite Christmas carols, and immediately people started smiling. The room was filled with Christmas cheer because of one voice. And I guess being in her daddy's arms gave her the confidence to do that. And I'll talk more about that tomorrow. But one voice lifted the gloom in that entire store. One voice. The body of Christ needs your voice, needs your message. So all week I'm going to talk about finding that voice. Maya Angelou said, if you're always trying to be normal, you'll never know how amazing you are. If you're always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you are. When you find your voice, the right people will find you. And that is your daily dose today. Hey, like and share with somebody today, with someone that you know that needs to hear this message. Also, I'm on LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And you can email me at mydailydoselive@gmail.com. mydailydoselive@gmail.com. I would love to hear from you. And join me all week. We're talking about finding your message, your story, your voice. The world needs to hear what God has put in your heart. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you have a great Monday. I'm April Williams, and this is Daily Dose.